Hello and happy Sunday, and welcome to another episode of my Recomp vlog series. So in today's vlog, I'll just give you a little bit of an update of how my week has been overall. I'll insert a couple of clips of the things I've been up to, and I'll sort of catch up with you at the end in terms of what I've been doing and how this week has actually felt and how it's gone.
What's wrong with being confident? What's wrong with being confident? It's time to get the chains out.
Okay, so it is Tuesday the 24th of March, like 7:45 I think in the morning. I've just been out for my walk, got my steps in and did my 5k that I'm doing pretty much daily, and I'm just I did it in such a way that I would get about 5,000 steps in before my run, then do my run, and then kind of walk back home to get a few more steps in, because obviously with this new legislation of only being able to leave the house once, I'm pretty much trying to get all my steps and my cardio done in the morning first thing, because it's quite quiet. Ideally I'd like to kind of be out the house around 6ish, but because it's Tuesday and I check in on a Tuesday, I did that first, and I got to bed a wee bit late last night, because I found out that I wasn't to go to work today, so I am probably going to be redeployed, if not tomorrow, by the end of the week, or trained up on a new role. So it looks like rather than doing sport and leisure for the council, I will be working in GP surgeries, providing admin support. So I'm going to become a critical worker as of in a few days, I suppose. So that is the situation and an update. And yeah, I will catch up with you all soon. So it is Wednesday today, and the only reason I'm coming on camera is to say that today I can't really be fucked with anything.
2 hours later.
So I actually started off the week really strong. I was like mega motivated. I was like, boom, let's go. I'm not gonna let this stuff get to me. Boom, 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 boom. Went to work on Monday, and it was fine. It was weird. We had to sit with one person in between, like with a gap in between each of us at the office. We had to have our meetings outside in a circle, kind of keeping that distance in between us. So it was all a little bit strange. And then came back home on Monday, did like my Zoom box workout, which is a class I used to teach at level 10 at a gym, and it was great. And then I got a text from my boss saying that actually not to go to work for the next day, because obviously after Boris's announcement saying to everyone that we can only leave the house once a day and whatnot, I'll work in our work in sport and leisure was deemed not necessary, so we were just kind of waiting on being redeployed. So then had Tuesday. So then I had Tuesday and Wednesday off work. So I managed to get a bunch of content done. Vaughan and I filmed a podcast together too, so that was really cool. Worked out, did my training, did my HIIT on Tuesday, and on Wednesday I did a full body workout, I seem to believe. And then went to my new job on Thursday. So I'm now working at a GP practice doing admin work, which means that I'm handing out prescriptions, taking phone calls, directing people to where they need to be directed to, letting them know sort of what they need to do if they think they've got any symptoms of the coronavirus, and also sort of reassuring other people who aren't sure about what they should and shouldn't be doing. So that's been pretty intense. So Thursday was going to be my rest day anyway, so I went for a really long walk in the morning, got all my steps done, decided I wasn't going to do any cardio then because my body just felt in bits after all the training, and I was like, it's fine, I'll do a longer run and I'll do some extra cardio over the weekend. So that was a plan. And then I went to work on Friday after having done my long walk in the morning, and it was fine until I got home. And I just suddenly felt so low. Like I've not felt like that in years. And it was just like a cloud was on top of me. I didn't want to do anything. It was just a struggle. Just felt shit. Just felt fucking shit, to be honest. And I woke up on Saturday, still not feeling great. Sort of tried cracking on with my day. And I had planned to do my cardio, to do my training. So I went for a walk mid-morning, did my client check-ins, had a couple of client calls, sorted all that out. And then when I was gonna go and train, and my plan was to train legs, it was just, it just felt fucked. It felt so fucked. And I had a little bit of a meltdown. So I feel like that had sort of been brewing since last week, but because I'd sort of been like, right, need to sort out my clients, need to make sure that everything is prepped, I need to make sure that we're all good to go, that VW Physique are good to go, all that was sort of being prioritized, that I don't think I'd really let myself accept what was going on. So I think that all hit me sort of Friday to Saturday, and I just had a meltdown in the middle of my workout. I was like, you know what, it's not even worth trying right now. And I think most of the time I'm always really good at just cracking on with something, even if I don't feel like it, even if I don't have energy on prep. But I feel like Friday and Saturday were just good. I needed that sort of pause and break, and to be like, you know what, it's okay to feel shit for 24 hours, but that's it, that's your 24 hours done. So I had a little sob to Jack, and he was able to reassure me, and then we watched Lion King. We've been watching the best, we've downloaded Disney Plus and been watching all the Disney movies, at least one feel-good movie every night, so that's been really nice. So we did that, and then woke up this morning, Sunday, feeling 1,000 times better, so much better. I did my workout, we went to food shop, had a cool team call with Vaughan and Ali, and after this I'm going to go get my steps in, and then I'm going to do my cardio because my work colleagues have challenged, we're doing a challenge a day, and the challenge is to film ourselves doing an exercise to music routine at home in fancy dress. So you might see clips of that next week. And I've also been tagged in so many freaking nominations on Instagram. I need to do another one for Bethany. So anyway, that will probably get inserted here. If not, you'll be able to see it on my Instagram somewhere. But anyway, so that's sort of been what's going on. The week started off really, really well. I was in such a strong place, and then Friday it just felt fucked. I felt so low, and I haven't felt like that probably since I was in second year of university or fourth year of university, when I was really struggling with my mental health. So that was not a nice experience. But I had the support there from Jack, and that sort of gave me the space to feel crap and then pick myself back up. So I feel like this week's going to be so much better, and I guess it's now sort of the first week of quote unquote honeymoon of like, oh, home workouts, this is so much fun, has gone by, and now I'm like, oh shit, no, like this is going to be reality for a while. So I need to actually be far more structured with this. So during my steps today, I'm probably going to think of my exact plan for the week ahead, and I'm going to stop questioning it and changing it about, because I'm so bad for doing that. For saying, okay, well, this is when I'm going to train, this is when I'll do my weight training, this is when I'll do my cardio, this is when I'll do my steps, and then I just like keep switching it about, and then I don't do anything. I just overwhelm myself. So I think I just need to have a much more clearer plan for myself and just follow it like a robot, because I just need that right now, to be honest. So that's going to be the plan for my walk, and just depending on how I feel, to be honest, I'll either do my 5k at the end of it, or I'll do cardio when I get back home. I guess it'll depend on like how busy it is outside, because there was actually quite a lot of people up yesterday. So yeah, and just a couple of factors like that, and how my body feels, because my legs have just been in bits from all that running. My calves are fucked. I've even started to feel a little bit of pain in my lower back, which is not ideal. So yeah, all those types of things I'm gonna plan for. Also gonna meal prep for the whole week ahead, so I don't have to think about that either. Again, just trying to make my own life as easy as I can. So yeah, other than that, it's been, a mad week with so many changes. It has been a little bit overwhelming at times, but I think everyone's been in the same boat, and we're all kind of going through it and coming to terms with what is now, I suppose, a new normal. And as much as I don't want to accept it, it is going to be the norm for a while. So I'm managing to pick up some new gym kit tomorrow, which is really exciting, because I feel like that's also been rubbish excuse, I know, but that's sort of been limiting me in my head too. And then kind of the anticipation of like, oh well, I'll be able to do that when I get my hands on this, has sort of been like getting in the way of me and being able to get a good workout in. But as I said, I think part of me feels like I just needed that moment of having a sulk, and I feel just like a different person, to be honest. So yeah, other than that, I don't have much else to update on. I'm really excited for the week ahead. I feel like now that I've sort of gotten to grips with the job that I'm in, sort of the basics of what I'm doing, it's going to make this week a bit easier, and at least I'm not going to be stuck at home, because I just think I'd go crazy. I think after 2 days of working from home, I was like, nah, that's me, I'm enough, that's enough, I don't want it for me. So I'm really, really grateful to be able to help out, within the NHS, work alongside some amazing doctors and nurses who are just doing such a good job of sort of helping everything to curve, I suppose. So yeah, as I said last week, if you have got any questions, or if there's anything specific you'd like me to cover in these vlogs, do just let me know. And I hope you enjoyed the kind of shenanigans that I've included in between, just a bit of a reality of what my days look like, of what I get up to, when I am training, pushing myself, or just doing cardio and making it bearable for myself. But yeah, on that note, I am just going to go get my steps in now, and I will catch up with all of you really soon. Bye.